Hello, Gemini. This is a reading for all Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. My name is Melissa. Welcome to my channel. In the description box below, you'll see a couple of links. One will be to my website where I'm doing readings. I'm offering two different readings at this time. The first one is about an hour long, and it has to deal with your natal chart and then also pulling cards for that. Just kind of get you back on your path to your most awesomest, yummiest spiritual life. And then the other one is a 20-minute reading for $55, and it is for basically any situational or just general questions that you have. There's also links to my Instagram. I only have one Instagram and one Facebook. So thank you so much for likes, subscribes. I appreciate all feedback. I know I'm not the reader for everyone, and I appreciate those who stick and stay. So that being said, let's get started, Gemini. We're going to do a Celtic cross today. Today I'm using the Mystic Mondays tarot cards. And then we're going to just do some affirmations with the Cat Riles Oracle. So showing up, we have the Princess of Wands. So it does appear that this is kind of like a new inspiration for you, and you're actually taking action on the inspiration or the passion. So maybe you're starting a new relationship, maybe you're starting a new hobby that you're really loving, or even just like a new creative outlet. So that's really super fun, especially for Gemini. Also coming in, there is the Eight of Swords, and this is kind of the conflict. Sometimes, as you can see, she's sitting there and she's just got her hands up in the receiving area, and then she's got her eyes like blindfolded, and she's got all of her swords around her, and this is basically like mental bondage. Okay, so I don't know if you're like talking yourself out of something or trying to talk yourself, or like this isn't gonna work. Yes, it is. If it's meant for you, it will work. And I also feel like you need to trust your gut and kind of let go and let God do a little bit more, okay? That's what this is about, kind of letting go and let God kind of rearrange everything for your best path, right? The root of the problem is the Nine of Wands. So you've maybe done something like this before, and I feel like you've worked so hard and then nothing happens right away, and you get kind of impatient. And sometimes we need to kind of like work and do our work, and then sometimes we need to just wait and watch and see what happens. It's almost the end of the burden, it's almost the end of the work. Just kind of stay focused on what you're doing, and again, have a little faith. In the past, we have the Eight of Cups. So yes, there is some sort of thing from the past that's kind of blocking you right now from just kind of enjoying the flow of each day. This is basically a list of lessons learned. Sometimes it can be trauma that we've experienced, and it's been all lined up for you. Basically, you had to go through these things to basically be able to sit there naked, authentic, so that you can move forward and right down the middle of this path. So just know, traumas suck. It hurts, it's painful. The best thing you can do is just face it, to move forward and honor it too, believe it or not, kind of honor where you've come from with it, and just to admit that it happened, and then talk about it and work it out of your body for sure. In your subconscious, we have the Three of Cups. So to me, this is either three spirit guides, could be three people in your life, really nurturing and allowing you to make your best life. This could be part of the Eight of Cups in the past. I feel like these are people that have watched you and worked with you and helped you through this time. And I do believe these are the people that are nurturing your space today. Like, the best thing that we can do right now is network. And that goes with anything. That goes in business, that goes in relationships, it goes in keeping our circle small, but being open to new possibilities. And I feel like networking is going to be big for you, Gemini. In the direct future, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And to me, that is the completion of a cycle. So I feel like this new thing that you're doing is because something else is complete and is no longer serving you. In the advice column, we have the Ace of Swords. I love the Ace of Swords because this is the idea of your intellect. This is you. I mean, you are sharp. you've got your ideas about you, and this is the forming of a new way to communicate, or somebody may be thinking about coming and talking to you. In your environment, we have the Emperor. Okay, Daddy. So this is completely done, full-on action in its completion. This is about taking care of yourself and not taking any shit about it and just doing it for you. And this is the completion of action. So I love that in your environment. It's like the universe is supporting you and moving you in the right direction. In your hopes and fears, we have the Seven of Cups. There's always going to be choices, especially in business. Like you could open up, for instance, you can open up a shop and there could be a shop right across the street from you. But there are choices. Nobody does you and what you do like you do. So it is okay. There is no competition. It's collaboration. It's honoring your space and maybe the other person's. Like this is really about molding together and making the choice of, whatever it is that your heart desires, the universe will give you too. Like you need to be well aware of what you want, especially with this new thought and this new passion. You need to be very well aware of what you want, because the universe is like, okay, we're going to give you like a dump truckload of wishes. We're going to grant them all. Just make sure you're granting them. And the advice, we have the Three of Swords. So this could be stagnant energy. If you don't make your wishes complete, if you don't make your wishes known, you're going to get stagnant, okay? There's a difference between stagnancy and stability, okay? Stability is great. Stagnancy is not stable, if you know what I mean. This could also be a time card for 3 weeks, 3 months, or 3 years. So take note of that too. If there's something that you've been working on for 3 years that it's finally coming, that's good for you as well. Doing a little affirmation here. We're just going to pull 3 cards with these oracle cards. So joy, very important for you to find joy every day. I always say, remember you when you were a little kid and you heard your favorite song and you just danced your heart out and sang your heart out. That is the feeling you should have. You're sitting at a 4-way stop, you turn on the music and it's that song and you're just singing and you look over and people are laughing and smiling because you're enjoying yourself. That's the kind of joy you have, like no one's watching. The next one is the moon energy. So I do feel like cycling with the moon is very important. Make sure you're doing moon cycles. If you're uncertain about that, get in my emails and we can chat about that. Moon circles and moon cycles are really important in terms of, manifesting what you want and what you desire, working with that energy and your natal chart. It's one of the things that I do for my coaching clients, is working with the energy so that we can really focus and hone in on what's going to work for us. And then the final card is abundance. Yes, we are all meant for an amazing, abundant life, even bigger than what you could imagine. So make sure when you're getting your wishes together, you're going big. Don't cut yourself off. Go bigger, okay? Thank you so much, Gemini, for watching, and I look forward to seeing you December 16th. Toodaloo.